He was supposed to return as the face of the UFC's biggest event. Now he's sidelined for over a year. Conor McGregor's suspension isn't just a setback. It might expose a problem the UFC doesn't want to talk about. And the man calling it out isn't backing down. Conor McGregor's comeback just hit a wall, an 18-month suspension under the UFC's anti-doping policy. On paper, it sounds brutal. 3 missed tests, 3 strikes, and 1 massive delay in his return. But here's where things get weird. McGregor didn't fail a single test. He simply didn't show up. While the headlines exploded over McGregor's suspension, Corey Sandhagen quietly grabbed everyone's attention for a different reason. Just days after his tough loss to Merab Dvalishvili, he dropped a message that was raw, honest, and surprisingly uplifting.
Yo, what's up, guys? Hey, I just want to give a quick thank you to all of you guys that supported me, the people in my life that are a big deal to me, that really helped me do this thing. Thank you. And yeah, I watched the fight last night because I can't sleep. And that's an absolutely winnable fight. I just have to not almost get knocked the fuck out in the second round. Congrats to Merab for almost doing what he said he was gonna do, but not quite. So good on him. He's a good face for the division. I'm proud of that dude. I absolutely still believe in myself and that I'll be champ. Delusional. Yep, pretty much. And that's okay. Believing in yourself is part of the damn job. And I'll never stop thinking that I'm going to touch gold. Peace. I love you guys. Bye. Delusional.
Only Sean Strickland could turn a wedding into a full-blown action sequence. Instead of champagne and slow dances, the former UFC champ celebrated his big day by firing off guns and riding a motorcycle, with his new wife on the back. While the headlines focused on drama, a storm was quietly building on Dana White's Contender series. Magomed Zakov, the name most fans hadn't heard before, just turned himself into the UFC's next must-watch fighter. He didn't just win, he dominated. Over 3 rounds, Zakov landed an insane 248 significant strikes, the kind of number that would have shattered UFC records if it had happened inside the octagon. By the time the judges read the decision, the crowd already knew, this guy's special. Arman Tsarukyan isn't here to entertain, he's here to dominate. Ahead of his upcoming fight with Dan Hooker, Tsarukyan made his game plan crystal clear. Tell him to train how to defend wrestling, he said, because I'm going to wrestle for 25 minutes. No trash talk, no fake confidence. Just a promise. He even smiled after saying it. The kind of calm, dangerous smile that says he already knows how the fight ends. And while Hooker's known for his toughness, Tsarukyan's confidence makes it sound like this fight isn't about survival. It's about a statement.
Tell him to train how to defend wrestling.
Okay.
Because I'm just gonna wrestle 25 minutes.
All right, well, that's different than the knockout prediction of a minute ago.
No, you never know. You know, I'm like tricky. They
Sure.
show wrestling in a punch.
You're right. You have to give him different things to worry about.
Yeah. But he gotta think about just wrestling.
Okay, all right, deal.
Just, you know, it's not easy job like you think, guys. Especially our training camps.
Sure. I don't think it's an easy job. I know you guys go through hell in these training camps.
Yeah, so that's why I'm just I'm not thinking who is gonna fight in January or February with Ilya, but on my head, go make a good statement on in Qatar and call out Ilya and fight for the title beginning of the next year.
Sonnen just dropped one of the wildest predictions of the year, and fans are losing it. He says John Jones won't return against Tom Aspinall. He'll return against Alex Pereira. Yeah, that Pereira, the 2-division monster who's been calling for a super fight since his UFC 320 win.
I predicted for you, Daniel. I told you all week, and people were kind of looking down on me. I said, I don't think we see John Jones return against Aspinall. I think we see John Jones return against Pereira. And I said, and I don't think it matters if Pereira wins or loses. He becomes a heavyweight, and that match is so special for so many reasons. You and I understand to a little bit of a higher level what makes John Jones tick. And John Jones is not just a guy that loves the sport and he's going to show up and do it. He needs some certain reasons, but Alex provides those. By the way, there was one little piece of pushback when you and I spoke to Dana on Friday night, and we asked him this question, and Dana was just saying, look, size matters. As great as Pierre is, he used to be a middleweight. Have you seen Tom Aspinall? Do you know the absolute size of that man? But now that we're not talking about Tom Aspinall, now that we're talking about Jones, who Pereira probably weigh a couple pounds more, let me give you the hot take of the day. If I'm in John Jones's shoes and I hear this and I feel this buzz and there's this huge fight and it has all of a sudden got my interest, but there's no title on the line, I can fix that real fast. I can say, I will fight you, and I'll even find a world title, because it's going to be yours. I'll see you at 205 pounds. And if John Jones does that, my partner, we're having a very different conversation.
Oh, chill. Oh my God, I didn't even think about that.
Justin Tafa's story doesn't end with a knockout. It ends with a pause. After years of battles inside and outside the cage, the heavyweight announced he's stepping away from MMA, and maybe for good. He posted on social media saying, "The body and mind needs time to recover. 6 major surgeries in the last 3 years does that to you. Time to enjoy the other fruits of life for now, and enjoy watching my kids grow. Thank you at UFC, had some good times in there. God willing, if I return to fight again, I will be a lot healthier and able to show you my true potential. If not, then God has something else planned in store for me. I appreciate all the support and love. You guys pushed me on when I thought I couldn't. What a ride." Magomed Ankalaev talked big before UFC 320, and it came back to bite him. Before facing Alex Pereira, he boldly declared that Chama is dead, mocking Pereira's signature celebration and his Brazilian roots. But when the fight was over, that line became the setup for one of the most humiliating moments of his career. After Pereira's brutal finish, cameras caught Team Pereira chanting "Chama." From McGregor's shocking suspension to the rise of Dagestan's next phenom, this week proved one thing: the fight world never sleeps. Every headline, every statement, every rivalry, it's all part of the chaos that makes the UFC impossible to look away from. McGregor's comeback might be delayed, but his story is far from over. New contenders are rising, legends are returning, and the next era of MMA is already taking shape right in front of us. So, if you've made it this far, hit that like button and subscribe, because the next wave of stories, fights, and rivalries is already on the horizon. And trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.